Russ, do you see my screen now or not?
Yeah,
We
so
still the
fastest
boat?
growing online business. No, the boat's gone.
Okay. All right. So good. Let's see if it moves forward now. Let me just see if it moves forward. How
Yes,
about this? You
yes,
see
that's
that?
great. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, guys. My apologies. I have no idea what happened there. But let me just run through this with everybody, and then we'll get back on track. And Russ, what you just said is so important. In most network marketing companies, it takes tons of people to get to a good residual. Not in this company because of those daily profit sharing pools, which is really unbelievable. And this is different than anything else that's out there. As the more you get to know it, the more it becomes holy cow with what's going on here. So it takes just 3 people to get to team trainer. It takes just 12 people to get to ambassador. It takes just 29 people to get to Ruby, 83 to get to Diamond. I happen to be at the ambassador level now, and those bonuses alone, based on what I got paid yesterday and the days before, let's just say I'm averaging about €50 a month over 30 days. That's about €1,500 to be in that pool, times, let's say, 1.1500 times 1.3, which is US dollars. It's about that exchange rate now. It's just under 2,000 a month, just by having about 12 people in your business at the and maintaining an ambassador level. That's freaking huge, guys. That's freaking huge. And the Ruby people, which is not that hard either. You know, it's 30 people properly situated in your business. They got yesterday, I'll show you the numbers. They were about $332 yesterday over 30 days. That's about €10,000 a month, which is almost $13,000 a month. And this is unreal what is getting paid out. Let me run through this here. This is what happened yesterday. Did my screen move, Ross? I just want to make sure.
Yes, it did.
Did my screen move? Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
we're
great.
good.
So this is in euro, everybody. This is in euro. And the diamond, there's only one diamond in the company. That will change for sure, especially with these dollars that are being paid out every day. 4,383 euro for one person yesterday. The 4 days before that averaged about 2,500 euro. So we're talking about somebody who was probably averaging about 3,000 euro a day, times 30 days. So what does that come out to? 3,000 times 30. It's 90,000 euro a month for
Great.
this person. Talking about a brand new company. And remember, as Bitsin grows, the pools are going to grow. The pools are going to grow. So do I want to get to Ruby? Absolutely. Do I want to find the people that want to get to Ambassador? Absolutely. Do people want to get to that first team trainer? Absolutely. It's the building block. It's not that huge a pool because there's the most people in that pool. Let me explain how the pools work briefly. All 4 of these pools, Team Trainer, Ambassador, Ruby, and Diamond, and again, you're seeing on screen 1 day's pay, they all have 3% of the Bidsin surplus deposited into each pool. So the Diamond pool got 3%. This is what it paid out to that person. The Ruby pool got 3%. This is what it got paid out to the people that are in that Ruby pool. The Ambassador pool, there's just more people in it, got paid out the same amount of money. It's a really cool way they're doing these pools. Got paid into that pool the same 3%, and the team trainer got 3%. So they're putting 12% into this pools from the Bitsin daily profits. And then the higher you are, the more rarefied air you are at, the less people that you're sharing with on a daily basis. And then, of course, as the Bitsin pools grow, this will grow too. So I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to get to any of these levels to get paid every day by just staying qualified. Really, really cool. Let me move on here, and just then we'll get into more conversation. This is the building block, okay? Team trainer, and it's really simple. It's you and 1, 2, 3 people. That's it. You with 3 affiliates. These are just brand new affiliates. They might have purchased nothing other than their initial startup package, 25 admin, 25 PV. So for €50, you get 3 people on board. you can be a team trainer. They stay active, you stay team trainer, you get into that pool every day, whatever that number is going to be, you'll get that dollar volume. But the important thing here is that getting to team trainer allows you to duplicate the simple building block. And when you do that and you get 3 people who become team trainers, then you're an ambassador. And that's all I have. I just, basically have 3 people that are team trainers. And of course, with the money that's coming in to ambassador, which is almost 10 times what you're getting in team trainer, who wouldn't want to make 10 times more on a daily basis and get 3 people to become team trainers? Plus, there's other advantages of being team trainer. But here's the thing that's going to help everybody get team trainers fast. And this is important. What I love about this company are the incentives they're putting out to help people start quickly. So if you bring somebody on board today and they want to get started, I'll ask somebody who I recruit a simple question as I get back into the recruiting business here. I'll say, Russ, would you like to make some fast money in a week by getting started quickly and getting 3 people on board? You can make an extra €100. It's about $120 plus dollars. Would you like to do that just by getting your business started? If he says yes, I say, let's go. Let's get 3 people. Let's get you a team trainer, and let's get you an extra €100. It'll pay for your startup costs plus. Okay? Does that make sense? Sure. So that's really great. I love this incentive. So now, when you bring on 3 people who take the 7-day challenge, okay, and they become team trainers, you become an ambassador. So 3 team trainers put you at ambassador, and yesterday the payout was €57, which again is 57 times 1.3, if that's the number. It was the other day. That's about $74 a day extra. So if you might like to make an extra 74, and who knows where it's going to be every day. That's the beauty of the pool. Could be up, could be down. But that's $2,200 a month. $200 a month by getting 3 people to team trainer. So simple duplication. And of course, this is you with 3 who have 3. That's 12 people. You're making an extra $2,200 a month with this. And what they have now is another incentive. Now, this incentive I hear will not stay, but this is a huge incentive. I don't know when it's going away. It's here now. This is the 30-day challenge. We have a 7-day challenge. Now we have a 30-day challenge. This is going to be what drives your business, these challenges and getting people to these levels and getting them into the pools. This is psychologically very appealing. It appeals to me. It's going to appeal to anybody else that wants to make money. We can't win these pools now. We're already in the business. This is for brand new people, and that's great. So basically, if somebody gets to team trainer in 7 days, they can go on and become an ambassador in 30 days from the day they start, which means, again, 3 team trainers. You're talking about just 12 people in 30 days. Get 3 good people who get 3 good people, and each of those people can make €3,000, which, again, 3,000 times 1.3 equals about $3,900. So that's huge. Somewhere between $3,800 and $3,900. You can bring somebody in and say, would you like to make an extra $4,000 in 30 days while you're building your business, and then get into a pool that'll pay you an extra $2,200 a month. So we got some strong incentives here to get cranking with this, and of course, to win the 30-day challenge, there are requirements for people to get some volume. This is where the volume requirements are, not for the daily pools, but only for people that take the challenges. So this is where those one-time packages are going to be necessary to drive the volume. And that's what's happening lately. If you saw the numbers going up, it's because people are taking the challenge and they're jumping in and purchasing one-time packages. What does that do? Well, if you're in either of the pools, any of the pools, it drives your daily pools. So everything works together, and it drives Bitsin as well. Then for those that take the 7 and 30-day challenge, there's a 90-day challenge to become a diamond in 90 days, and that 90-day challenge will pay an additional €10,000. This is an additional over the 3,000 and the 100, additional 10,000 euro, which is, I guess, it's going to be close to, that should be about $14,000 if my math is correct here. Yeah, about $13,000 American USD for someone who wants to crank this out and get into that diamond pool. And by the way, if you saw the diamond pool, you're talking about creating wealth. I'm not talking about creating just an extra income. I'm talking about creating true wealth with this company with maybe less than 100 people in your business because of the profitability of this company and how they're driving revenue. This is like, again, thing I've ever seen, not to be repetitive. So here's what we have for someone. First, take the 7-day challenge where your sponsor will help you achieve the team trainer level. Anybody would love to have people come on board. And Russ, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
You hear me fine?
Perfect.
I'm getting text that my audio is getting bad. So I'll make sure I lean into the mic. Just let me know if my audio is going at all. And if maybe at home turn your volume up. I'm not sure if that will help. But first, take the 7-day challenge to take to the team. This is what I'm going to show somebody who's coming in my business. Here's what you can do, and we'll do this together. Let's get going. 7-day challenge, team trainer, €100 bonus. That's the prize. Continue on. Let's do the second challenge, 30 days, become an ambassador. Cool. Now you got 3,000 euros, which is just amazing. And that's the one we want to push for. That's going to drive everything. And then for life-changing money, let's move on to the grand finale, the third challenge, become a diamond affiliate in 90 days and earn the ultimate bonus of 10,000 euros, $13,000 plus the 3,000. We're talking, some significant. I don't know of any other company where I can incentivize someone to move up quickly to make this kind of money. It just doesn't happen. Some companies, maybe they'll pay you a car bonus, but then you have to stay qualified each and every month after that to get it, and if you don't, they take your car away. Here you're getting the money in your cash account. It's over $17,000. So it's a total makeover, 17,000 US dollars in just 90 days, and there are people that will go out and they will do this. Who will find them? This is just the beginning. Russ, is this amazing or what?
They have definitely thrown a lot of cash at this deal. That is for sure.
A lot of cash at this deal, and if someone doesn't make the diamond, well, they've got a great start to getting in the ambassador pool and making a whole bunch of money, maybe the ruby pool, and that's even bigger dollars. So this is big stuff. So this is going to be the driving force for people to achieve the ambassador 30-day bonus and, of course, the diamond 90-day bonus because of the structures and qualifications needed for those people. Again, we don't have to get the volume requirements. New people taking the challenge do. And already, Russ, you're looking at those dollar volumes going up. It's because there are a lot of really great leaders that are doing some great recruiting. There are already NFL players. There are NFL players in the deal. I don't know who they are, but I heard there are 3. It was on Linda Helen's Skype room, verified. 3 New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboy that are in the deal. Again, don't know their names. They haven't made themselves public yet. I'll try to find out on the cruise ship and let you know. But bottom line is this is reaching into very high levels because there are now high levels of cash available, and this is a unique business deal. So one-time packages, who can purchase this? Anyone can purchase this, including us, one time. Really important for the new people who come on board to understand what they're purchasing one time, especially if they want to get into this pool and become a 3,000 euro winner in 30 days, because they're going to need 3,000 personal volume. So let me just take that up again here. So when we look at this 30-day challenge, the minimum, this is something that it makes great sense here when you look at it. The minimum personal volume in sales, this is a person's personal volume, would be 3,000 PV. Okay, that would be for the person going for the 30-day challenge. So if somebody, before they purchase a one-time package, what you want to make sure you do is find out if they want to get into that competition, that prize money. If they do, then you absolutely want to get them recommended and started at this level, because that will give them their personal PV. And then, of course, all they have to do from there is duplicate that with 3 different frontline people who do the same thing, and they will then have 3,000. Each frontline person will have 3,000 times 3. So if you look back up here, you're talking about 9,000 in group volume. That will give that person the 9,000 in group volume. Okay, and of course, once those 3 people on their front line have done that, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump for them to get 3. All they need is to have those 3 people become 3 team trainers. All they need is 3 people coming in at the $50 startup fee, and they are ambassadors. I'm sorry, they're team trainers, and now that person is an ambassador. So what does it take then to bring somebody on board and win a 3,000 euro bonus? Well, getting started with the 3,000 euro package, getting 3 frontline people to do the same, and basically you're just about done, and that person will be a superstar. They'll be in the affiliate pool. They'll have 7,000 bids to play with, and they'll have made back 1,000 euro from each of the 3 people on their front line, which is 3,000. They got their initial fee back, what they put in to start up, and now they've got a 3,000 euro bonus. So they've gotten their startup fee back. Let me repeat that. By them doing this package and getting 3 people to do the same, whatever they started up with has been returned, because they're paying 32% out for each person you sign up on your front line. So when you do that 3 times on your front line, you have gotten your initial investment returned to you back in your pocket, and now you go on and win that 3,000 euro package. You have 3,000 euros in your pocket as a bonus, plus you have 7,000 bids, plus you're in the ambassador pool, and you're making at this point at least 2,000 USD a month. See what that moves up or down to, but that's where it is right now, and that's huge. So, Russ, I'm going to take a break. Did you catch all that? Does that make sense?
Well, the good news, it does make sense. And again, you know, I challenge myself, and I'll challenge anybody here, that I've never seen anything that's so lucrative of a pay plan, you know, and so easily achievable, because everybody that plays in the game here gets rewarded. Because you just brought up an important point, Doug. You know, they come in, their initial investment, if they want to get up there quick. There's a couple things that happen. You know, somebody gets up and they achieve the Ruby level quickly, if they want to. I mean, you don't have to. Some people are going to want to. But look, think of what's going to happen if they do, or, you know, if they do that. Then not only have they're running at a profit, they got some big bonuses, got all their money back, they got a ton of bids to work with, so they can go make more money in the auction house if they want, or just get something that they may need themselves. But the most important thing is that they have a structure. They have a group. They have a group of people that now will be serving and doing the same thing. So now it turns into the residual side. And if to see that happen, and already starting to happen in this company in just a matter of months, you know, it's like, it just doesn't appear to be attrition here. I don't know. I'm sure there will be. There must be. That probably has to be. But, well, I'm used to attrition in product companies. It's like very, very high. And here it's very, very low. And that there is going to help drive, you know, the long-term residual side that we want, because, again, it's a simple product. It's bids. And so I don't know any other way to put it, but I'm looking at signing somebody in. You know, now it's time to get your friends and family to take a look, because it is such a sweet moment in time, but there's really no downside. I don't see any downside, because if they come in and they want to start at a lower level, they can get some bids to play with, or if they just want to start as a customer, that's great. You know, they can get 25 free bids to start with, and they can make their decisions if they want to move further or just stay as a customer. It's okay. You know, we need customers. But for people who start to see the income so quickly, like I said, we're looking at years versus weeks, or just a very few months to get to the same level. It's pretty cool. And it's in my case, I gave you guys my numbers, and it's one of those situations where I've been around the industry for a long time, but I didn't use any of that leverage to get this going. I did not. And that made me feel good to see that, it's pretty simple. And I have some people here, a few of the people that have joined down here in the Keys that never wanted to look at what I was doing before because they didn't understand it and all that, but they jumped in this, and they're not doing much, but it all adds up at the end of the month. That's how I got to team trainer, because I got some people that just they don't have it. It's just playing in the auction site, and they got in the profit part of it in the early, the first program that we had. I'm stuttering all over the place here, but so there's really nothing that I can see. If you guys see anything negative here, let me know. But I can't seem to find anything. Not that I'm looking real hard for it, but everything I see is positive and moving in the right direction. So it doesn't look like anybody's ever going to get hurt here, and that means a lot to me. Doug.
Well, thanks, Russ. All good points, and we're just learning and getting our tongues down with this too as we go here to really share this with everybody, because paying attention, going to give people information about where to get more information as well. Brooke had a question, Russ. Could you show or tell us where you're seeing the daily numbers growing that you talked about? How do you see that?
I'm doing reverse engineering, Brooke. Because what I'm doing is I know what my percentage points are from the other numbers when they used to post to my, I knew how much I was getting a percentage of a day. That's locked in. So now when I see what my bonus is, on a daily basis, I can work the numbers backwards. That's why I don't have it right down to the penny. Like yesterday was 117,000-ish, and I did that by calculating, what my percentage is based on the locked-in number from the sample bids. And I'll keep a daily watch on that, you guys, and I'll let you know if you need. Just shoot me an email, shoot me a call if that's important to you. I check them every night, 6 o'clock when they come out, and just jot them down in a little notebook, because it's important. Because I saw the numbers plummeting, and it's like, oh no, but I knew why. But I didn't think they were going to turn this quickly, and certainly not grow this fast. And another good thing to watch too, that I'm just trying to find my way through with different markers. And it's how many auctions are closing at once. It was only a little over a week ago. You went on there was only 3 or 4 auctions that were down to the last 20 seconds. They keep recycling at 20 seconds until they're sold. And in the past few days, there's been, between 10 and 14 closing all at once. So every time I went on to look, and I don't stay there and stare at the screen all day by any means. I'll jump on for a minute and look. So that means there's a lot more activity. And sure enough, at the end of the day, the volume numbers are up. So that's how I'm doing that.
Cool. Very, very cool. So let me get some other questions, and then we can also go back and talk about some other things. I want to be done here in about 10 minutes for sure. Bruce asked, site to recruit, Bitson, www.bitson.com/our name. If people sign with Bidify.com, our name, no free bids. Hopefully this will be coordinated at some point. The way it works, and I don't know how it's going to change, and I'm not really an expert on this part of it. Basically, if somebody comes in on Bidify, they will be buying a one-time package to get their bids. And so there are no free bids for affiliates. They come in and they get started and do a one-time package and have their bids. And there will be something in place, I'm told, if you want to give somebody bids, that may come in place. So you can throw somebody 25 bids, but people who are coming into a business are not getting free bids at this point unless you, their sponsor, gives it to them, is my understanding. If you want to get a customer, the customers get 25 free bids, and there will be something in place as well, I'm told. I don't know how it works, but there will be something in place that will allow people to throw people bids. So if you come in and your person does a 3,000 one-time package, they have 7,000 bids. They can throw bids to friends, relatives, whatever, to get them to see if they like this and want to join them. How that's in place? It's not in place yet. I don't know I don't know the mechanics, but it'll be there. But it will be coordinated at some point, and I guess after the cruise we'll know more of that. Bruce asked, at this point, Toe, is the only way to withdraw funds I've heard of the Visa card program. Will that be for withdrawals too? Yeah, again, not my expertise here. However, Bidify is coming out with their own Bidify MasterCard. So that will be part of the sign up. When people sign up for 50 euros, they will get a free MasterCard. And my understanding is that that will be another way to withdraw money. Pesa is another way, and so on and so forth. I'm not all that familiar with those, but there will be more than TOA moving forward. TOA works just fine. You can argue their 2.5% they take out when you transfer it over is too much, and certainly that could be the case. But it does work well while we're getting these other payout options, and there will be others soon, including the one that Bidify is putting out there. So hopefully we'll see that in the very near future, but it's already on their presentation, the Bidify card. It's on their PowerPoint. So if you want to ask questions, type them in, because we've got a few more minutes to answer questions. In addition to the one-time packages, I just want to show this one thing to teach people that if you are just an affiliate and you bring somebody in as an affiliate who purchases a one-time package, you will earn 32%, and the person immediately upline from you will earn 6%. So of course, the highest package, what it does show here down below, it shows that if somebody did a 3,000 euro package, the sponsor gets 960 euro, and the first upline affiliate gets 180 euro. That's pretty darn good. So I love those numbers. Now, above and beyond that, there are 4 3% bonuses that you or the upline can earn 1 or more of. Repeat that. Those 3% bonuses you or any upline can earn 1 or more of for this one-time purchase. So there are 490 euro bonuses on the 3,000 euro pack, and of course you go down, you'll see the different amounts on different packages. And I would definitely promote the 3,000 euro one, because we can help people earn an extra 3,000 in 30 days if they just bring in 3 people like they come in. We already went through that. That's important to know. The bottom line is, if you get to team trainer, so let's say this is you, and let's say this is Russ, and Russ sponsors in Julie, and he's a team trainer. He gets 32%, 960, but because Russ is a team trainer, he also gets another 90. He gets another 90 euro. Okay? Now, if Russ happened to be an ambassador, he would get 960 plus 90 plus 90. So he would get 1140 euro. That's huge. That's big. So recruiting becomes even more lucrative as you get to these levels of moving your business up. Now, let's just say that your new person's just an affiliate, they sponsor someone, and you're the first upline person. You could be the first upline team trainer. You'll get the 90 euro. And let's say the person above you is an ambassador. They'll get the ambassador bonus. The ruby will run up to the ruby, and the diamond will run up to the diamond. So this could be 4 different people. It could be 1 person. So if you're a diamond in this company and you recruit someone, you receive 32% plus 12%, 48% of this 3,000 euro. So pretty darn cool. So 46%. 44%, I'm sorry, 44% of the 3,000 euro is what you get. So very, very cool. The numbers are big. Recruiting pays a ton. And then, of course, as we already shared, the daily pools pay a ton as well. So one thing leads to the next, which leads to the next. It all works together. It's a beautiful circle where one thing feeds the next, and then you end up on the beach kissing somebody with drinks in your hand. So it works. Anyway, let's see if anybody has any questions. Russ, you know, I'm just going to unmute this here. These are the earn titles. This is 5, and this tells you what you need to have. And when you get to diamond, when I first looked at this, and I saw, boy, it's 500 euros to 500 PV to be a diamond. That's a lot. And then I realized they're getting paid 4,000 a day. It's not so much, right? So, which is really, really cool. So this is really great stuff. Plus, you get all the bids to go along with it. Let me try to do this. I'm going to unmute people, everyone. So maybe I can't. I don't think I can. Nope, nobody can get unmuted. I thought I could. Anyway, so Russ, I don't see any other questions here. This is the stuff I wanted to go over. I want to go over one more thing here, which is in the last 3 minutes, is I'm going to recommend that everybody pretty much, let's see, let me just do this. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Everybody, information is power. It really is. So the more information you have, the better. So I spend a bunch of time getting information. You can get information. I joined a website. It's JJ's Gang, JJS Gang. And the website, let me just do this for a second, and you can join, and you can get emails, and you can get a lot of different calls, and that's not their website. It's bidifyleaders.ning, and I don't go onto this website and look for things, but I did sign up, bidifyleaders.ning.com, and by doing so, signing up, I get daily emails. So it's bidifyleaders.ning.com. And that's being part of JJ's Gang. That's Linda Helen, who's the master distributor. And then you're in the information loop. There is a Skype room as well that it runs 24/7 that I pick up a lot of information from also. So if you'd like to get invited into that Skype room, I'm not sure exactly how it's done, but I can tell you who to email or Skype to get in the Skype room. Using Skype more these days because a lot of people are using it, especially in this company, whereas we're an international business. But there's a Skype room, and I'll just give you a flavor of what that Skype room looks like. I actually turned it off, but I'll turn it back on. And there's a lot of cool stuff in there that a lot of it is not cool. You know, it's just people chatting, but they try to limit that as much as they can. But there is a lot of information that's there. You can get your questions answered and all that stuff. So that's, I'm going to put this on. Russ, anything else that you want to add or Julie wants to add? So there's a lot of people in this room. It's a room, Skype room, I guess is a room you have to get invited into. And I'll just share with you, for example, Linda just made a new site that's going to be very cool. I may be stuck here for a second.
Okay. Yeah, Doug, I was muted. Oh, again, that's terrible echo. I just want to let everybody know that JJ's Gang, Linda, she's our upline.
Yep. This is a new site that's coming out for JJ's Gang, realwellsolution.com. And that's where I picked up some of the stuff today for some of this stuff. It's not live and active yet. Very pretty site. And it'll help people who you bring on get into action faster. She's putting out very professional stuff for the organization and the team. So I'm excited to be on the cruise with her and do all that stuff. But this is really good. And this is where if you bring people to, they'll be able to see these pools and, you know, get excited and so on and so forth. So very, very cool stuff that she's putting out and a lot of information there. There'll be lots of daily webinars and information coming, and that will be a thing that only gets more and more and more better, so to speak, with recruiting opportunities. as we all build our businesses. It comes right now into just get 3 good people and get started. 3 good people and you're on your way. So Russ, let me just see if there's any final questions here. And I don't see any. If anybody wants to type in a final question, great. Any comments, final comments you want to add?
Here's just that, I'm looking at the people that are on the call. You got a fun group of people here, and this is a nice simple one, and the timing is perfect. So let's just stick together, work together, and get it done as quickly as we can.
Beautiful. Hey everybody, it's been a pleasure. Have a great Sunday, and we'll be doing more of this stuff for your people and everything else along the way. Appreciate you spending some Sunday morning brunch time with us, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, everybody.
See you later.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected.